Good morning, my dear students. In this session, we solve some numerical problems one by one. So, first read the problem carefully. A single core cable has a conductor diameter of 1 centimeter and the insulation thickness of 0.4 centimeter. So, the diameter is conductor 1 centimeter. So, the radius is equal d by 2, 1 by 2, and the insulation thickness they given 0.4 centimeters. The specific resistance of insulation is 5 into 10 power 14 ohm centimeter. Calculate the insulation resistance for a 2 kilometer length of cable. So what about the conductor radius R1 is equal to 1 by 2? No problem. So what about conductor to outer layer? So they not given directly conductor to outer layer. They given thickness. Thickness means after the conductor they having a thickness of 0.4 centimeters. They given length of cable also 2 kilometers, that is 2000 meters. Resistivity of insulation they given rho is equal 5 into 10 power 14 ohm centimeters, that is equal 5 into 10 power 12 ohm meters. Internal sheath, how can you find out the internal sheath? Already they given R1 value 0.5 centimeter and insulation thickness 0.4. Definitely R2 becomes 0.5 plus 0.4, that becomes 0.9 centimeters. What is the formula for insulation resistance? The insulation resistance rho by 2 pi l log R2 by R1. So insulation resistance of cable capital R is equal rho by 2 pi l log base C R2 by R1. Substitute all the values in the basic formula, we get 234 mega ohms. Normally the cable resistance must be in mega ohms. So we can finding the insulation resistance is equal to 234 mega ohms, we get it. Next problem. A single core cable 5 kilometer long has an insulation resistance. They given directly insulation resistance of 0.4 mega ohm. The core diameter is 20 mm and the diameter of the cable over the insulation is 50 mm. Calculate the resistivity of the insulated materials. They given length of cable L is equal to 5 kilometers, that is equal to 5000 meters. Cable insulation resistance they given 0.4 mega ohms, 0.4 into 10 power 6 ohms. Conductor radius R1 is equal to 20 by 2, 10 millimeter. Internal sheath radius R2 is equal to 50 by 2, that is 25 mm. So what they need to find out? They need to find out resistivity. The resistivity. Already we know the formula resistance R is equal rho by 2 pi L log base C R2 by R1. Substitute all the values including the distance of the cable also we know. So from that expression easily find out the specific resistance rho is equal 13.72 into 10 power 9 ohm meter. This is an indirect problem. They given resistance of the insulation, but they need to find out the specific resistance. Next problem is calculate the capacitance and charging current of a single core cable used on 3-phase 66 kV system. The cable is 1 kilometer long, having core diameter of 10 centimeter and an impregnated paper insulation thickness 7 centimeters. The relative permittivity of the insulation may be taken as 4 and the supply at 50 H. So please write the given data carefully. So that is a three-phase system, 66 kV voltage. The cable has a 1 kilometer long and the diameter is 10 centimeters. Mean radius is equal to 10 by 2. Impregnated paper insulation, they given thickness 7 centimeters. So first write the given data. ER is equal to 4, D is equal to 10 centimeter, capital D is equal. So how can you calculate the capital T? So the core diameter is 10. So they have thickness 7 centimeters. The thickness in both sides, if there is circle, the thickness in this side and this side, left hand side and right side, the two thicknesses. So the thickness is 2 into 7. While calculating the radius, we consider only one thickness, but while calculating the diameter, we considering both the thickness in left hand side and also right hand side. So that will get 7 into 2 plus 10, that is a 24 centimeters. So normally we know the capacitance of a single core cable, use this formula, and also we derive one formula also, 2 pi E naught ER by log capital R by small r or capital D by small d. Both are same formulas, no problem. Use any one formula. So the length of cable also very important. So we getting the capacitance that must be multiplied with the length of the cable. Substitute all the values, we get the capacitance 0.254 microfarads. So they given line to line voltage, find out the line to phase voltage, line to neutral means phase voltage 66 by root 3, we get 38.1 kV. Charging current, we know V phase by XC, that is a 2 pi f C into V phase. Substitute all the values one by one, we get the charging current 3.04 amps. So next example is the capacitance of 3-core lead sheathed cable measured between any two of the conductors with the sheath earth is 0.19 microfarad per kilometer. Determine the equivalent star connected capacity and the kVA required to keep 16 kilometers of the cable charged when connected to 20 kV 50 Hz supply. They given neatly the conductor with sheath and earth. Sheath and earth means when not sheath and earth CE. The CE capacitance in star configuration. Already we discussed that one. So CE in star in between point to point, point A, point B, point C. Here to see they and here to be having, they have in between capacity 3.2 points, they having 3.04 microfarad. That is need to find out in between point to neutral capacitance. Already we derived that one. Already we derived that one. Since the capacitance measured is 3.04 microfarad between the conductors, the capacitance per pace means conductor to neutral point. How can you find out the conductor to neutral point? So the C3 is equal to 1 by 2 Cn. Cn is equal to 2 times of the capacitance. By using that formula, you can easily derive 2 into 3.04 is equal to 6.08 microfarad. So 3 phase MVA required is V square omega C. Substitute the values, we get 0.763 MVA or 763 kVA. Another example, a conductor of 1 centimeter dia passes centrally through a porcelain cylinder of internal dia 2 centimeters and external dia 7 centimeters. The cylinder is surrounded by a tightly fitting metal sheet. The permittivity of porcelain and 5 and the peak voltage gradient in air must not exceed 34 kV per centimeter. Determine the maximum safe working voltage. So from the given data, you can draw the figure. So they given R1 is equal to 1, R is equal to 0.5. So epsilon is value is 5, capital R is equal to 3.5. They having one layer, G1 maximum and G2 maximum. G1 maximum is equal to Q by 2 pi E naught into R. G2 maximum is equal to Q by 2 pi E naught ER into R1 because the radius R1. Here we consider R and R1. So potential gradients are equal. So the Rg1 maximum is equal G2 maximum epsilon R into R1. So the main aim is to achieve the uniform electrostatic stress. So from this formula, G2 maximum is called Rg1 maximum by epsilon R into R1. Substitute all the values, we get 3.4 kilovolt per centimeters. So the voltage V is equal to Rg1 maximum log R1 by R plus R1 into G2 maximum log capital R by small r1. So substitute all the values one by one. We get the voltage is, so we get the, already we told that the values we get in insulators and cables, that is a peak values. We get 16.04 kV peak value. So the RMS value is definitely by root 2. We get 11.34 kilovolt RMS value. Thank you.